When I was in 10th grade, in high school, every Monday morning we would stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. One day, during this, I was supposed to be in math class. I had left the class to go just get a drink of water in the hall. It was down the hall and around a corner. And all of a sudden, over the loudspeaker, it's like, all right, it's time for the pledge. And I go, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm not near a flag. So what I do, finish my drink of water, right before the pledge starts, I jump into the nearest classroom where they're saying the pledge so that I can see the flag, say my pledge, and then be on with my day. Because the flag was sacred. Because I had to see the flag for the pledge. Now, not everyone said the pledge, but I did, and I did every time, and I stood up for it every time, and I said it every time. Because, like I said, the flag was sacred, right? Well, I've since learned the flag isn't sacred. But a lot of people still think it is. And strangely to me, a lot of the people that still think it is are part of an organized religion. This past Sunday in my church, for some reason, they played this video about the Pledge of Allegiance.
I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous to you. If I may I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one, pledge, dedicate all of my worldly goods to give without self-pity.
Dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Okay, this from Mark. Jesus sat down opposite the place where the offerings were put and watched the crowd putting their money into the temple treasury. Many rich people threw in large amounts, but a poor widow came and put in 2 very small copper coins, worth only a fraction of a penny. Calling his disciples to him, Jesus said, I tell you the truth, this poor woman has put more into the treasury than all the others. They all gave out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in everything, all she had.
Allegiance, my love and my devotion.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength.
To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect.
You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything in heaven, above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, unless it's a flag which you think stands for freedom. No, actually, that part's not in there.
And to the republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, not from the leaders to the people.
Are you a sworn peace officer, sir? I'm just curious.
Don't ask me any questions.
No questions allowed on federal property? Is that what you're saying?
For which it stands. One nation, meaning so blessed by God.
Does God love America more than he loves all the other countries?
Indivisible, incapable of being divided.
Except red versus blue, status versus libertarian, police officer versus citizen, elderly versus baby, I guess. Actually, no, but the others.
With liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats.
Except for that whole pay your taxes under penalty of law, or answer the census under penalty of law.
Fear.
Except when you see a cop pull up behind you on the road.
Or some sort of retaliation.
Except when you try to file a complaint against said cop's misconduct.
Why can't you hand me that complaint form?
Because that's my form,
That's
and I'm
your
the one
form?
that takes it. You mean you can't take that and leave? You can't take that and leave. The citizen can't come in here and take that and leave.
Well, I guess we can talk to him first.
Well, I'm talking about gentlemen, man. I'm talking about... We're done. We're done? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Oh, it's my head, dude.
And justice, the principle or qualities of dealing fairly with others. For all. For all. Which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. And now, boys and girls, let me hear you recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Liberty and justice for all. It's nice to believe that it's true, but it's not true. There is not liberty all throughout this country. There are countries in this world where it is illegal to have this, and Christians wouldn't support that. Why do they support a country where it's illegal to have this? In both cases, people are prosecuted for possessing something, sometimes spend years in jail, have their lives ruined. It's just not right. I pledge my allegiance to the ideas of responsibility and to freedom and to my friends and to God. But for some reason my church shows a video that encourages people to pledge their allegiance or give their possessions and their love to a flag, a man-made flag, and a man-made idea such as a republic. The flag does not stand for freedom. The flag stands for government, and that is the opposite of freedom. And the Pledge of Allegiance stands for a blind obedience to that government, which is nothing short of idolatry.